The longest continuous campaign of World War II was not on land, it was not in the air, it was at sea. It was known as the Battle of the Atlantic. This is World War II in 2. When war broke out in Europe in September 1939, Britain and France imposed a naval blockade on Germany. In response, German submarines or U-boats began targeting Allied shipping in the Atlantic, hoping to cut off Britain's essential imports of food and war supplies. The situation changed dramatically after June 1940. German victories in Europe provided new U-boat bases along the Atlantic coast. These U-boats intensified attacks against convoys headed for Britain in the northern and eastern Atlantic. Hundreds of Allied merchant ships were sunk, and losses were immense. Allied navies, along with Allied merchant mariners, fought fiercely against the growing German naval threat. Germany was producing U-boats so quickly that they deployed groups of submarines known as wolfpacks, which dominated the Atlantic. British Prime Minister Winston Churchill later wrote, "The only thing that ever really frightened me during the war was the U-boat peril." By early 1941, although not officially in the war, the U.S. Navy was already active in the Atlantic, escorting merchant ships carrying supplies to Great Britain. Tensions continued to rise. In September 1941, a German U-boat fired on the destroyer USS Greer, which fired back. 1 month later, USS Reuben James became the first U.S. Navy ship lost to enemy action. After December 7, 1941, and the U.S. entry into the war, Germany expanded its attacks in the Atlantic dramatically. U-boats moved close to the American East Coast, aiming at ships lit up by coastal city lights. In 1942, the submarine campaign even pushed into the Caribbean and near the U.S. Gulf Coast. In response, the Allies developed new tactics to protect shipping and hunt U-boats, including improved convoy systems, long-range aircraft, and hunter-killer groups. Advances in sonar and radar, combined with Allied code-breaking of the German Enigma system, enabled more precise detection of U-boats. Americans expanded production of ships on an unprecedented scale. By mid-1943, these combined efforts turned the tide. German losses reached around 30,000 U-boat crewmen, nearly 3/4 of the force. Allied losses were also severe. More than 72,000 sailors killed, with approximately 3,500 merchant ships and 175 warships sunk. For the remainder of the war, the German Navy continued to fight, but Allied innovation and industrial power ensured control of the seas, enabling the ultimate victory in the war in Europe.